and welcome to today's episode of The Daily Blend. I'm your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Christina Ray, who is the General Director of Landlocked Opera. How are you, Christina?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am doing well. So for anybody who's watching or listening who has never heard of Landlocked Opera, tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, we're a nonprofit opera company here in Columbia. We originated in Kansas City, but when my husband and I got jobs here in Columbia, I teach at the University of Missouri and he teaches at Central Methodist. We brought the opera company with us. So we produce operas, we do historic works that we bring into the 21st century. So we modernize, make them much more accessible for audiences so that people can see that opera doesn't have to be this stodgy thing and that it really is tales as old as time. And then we also premiere new works to help amplify composers who are living today and their voices and their stories and try to make, their voices heard as well.
Oh, that's awesome. I love the idea of kind of making opera feel more accessible.
Absolutely.
Because when people hear opera, what do they originally think? They're like, oh,
they're
gosh.
snooty, upper class, things that are not for everybody. But what's interesting is really when you go back to the origins of opera, it was just regular schmegular people doing the thing, people coming, they would eat, they would laugh, they would be raucous and have a romping good time. And then somehow through the years, it just changed. And so we're trying to bring it back to the roots and make it fun and accessible and things that people, can see themselves in.
Really? So opera got co-opted somehow.
Absolutely.
Right. And you're like, we're taking it back to the old school.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly.
We're taking it back.
That's right.
So tell us what kind of works you've done recently. Like, what's been your favorite thing to do?
I think my favorite thing we've done was our first big collaboration with the Missouri Symphony. We did the Marriage of Figaro, which is music that like you don't know, because it was like in Looney Tunes and all that kind of stuff. But we did it a la Mad Men, so like a TV show that people have seen, and it was so funny. People would come up to me and be like, "You're so right. The Count is totally Don Draper," and I'm like, "Right? See, like these stories are totally accessible." And it was also my entire living room furniture as the set because it was all mid-century stuff. So we could produce it at a cheap cost, because that's really the other thing is opera can be very expensive to put on. And I think that's a lot of reason why it got geared towards, the upper class. But we do bare bones. It's about the singing. It's about the story. It's about connecting and community with people. And it's not so much about the frills and all that to me and to us. And so, yeah, that's what I love about it.
Is it because of like the sets and everything that it could get kind of pricey?
And when you do it like in the period, like the costumes are very elaborate and you may need somebody who has to make them and all those sorts of things. And so we just try to keep it really simple, really accessible so that it's really the story and the singing and the community that we're building.
How'd you get into it? Did you grow up on opera?
I didn't. My parents have no idea how this happened. My parents are commercial musicians. My dad's a drummer. My mom's a singer. They were in like, a band, like trying to be rock stars. So I grew up like listening to that music, but I begged my parents for voice lessons when I was a kid. And the teacher I had said, your voice is actually made for opera. And she actually went to Mizzou for her undergrad and said, there's a voice teacher at Mizzou. You have to go study with her and you're going to learn to sing opera. And I just followed that path and it led me here.
Really? Were your parents like, what?
They were so confused. They were like, we don't even like opera, but now we do because you do it.
I love that. I love that though, because really you never know.
That's right.
Like what path you're going to take, but you're like, your voice made for opera.
Yep.
Were you surprised?
I think I was surprised at that age, but it didn't take me very long to be like, you're so right. And I love this so much. So.
Oh, yeah. How wonderful, though, that you get to follow that passion and that you got to bring it here with you.
Yes, absolutely. And I got to follow my voice teacher's footsteps because now I teach voice here at the University of Missouri.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Okay. And we're going to get into a little bit of hearing that voice in just a little bit. Not yet. Not quite yet. But we have amazing collaboration coming up. You are going to be doing a little something with us at this year's Bridgerton Ball,
yes,
which is our third and final Bridgerton Ball. So we are so excited to be featuring you as one of the performers this year. And so how are you feeling about that?
Oh, I'm so excited. I love the show Bridgerton. So when I heard about this and we were asked, I said, Absolutely. Sign us up. This is going to be so much fun.
Well, I love the way that they mesh like the genres in Bridgerton.
Yes.
And so when you reached out and you were like, do you want opera or do you want a little bit of something with it? And I said, how about a little bit of something with it? And so if I'm not mistaken, what you're bringing to us today is a little bit of a mesh between, I think you called it popra.
That's right.
I think is what you called it. And so today, Christina is going to be singing a little popra called Dancing
On My Own.
Dancing on My Own. So please give that for Christina, who's going to be performing Dancing on My Own for us exclusively here on the Daily Blend.
Does she love you better than I can? It's a big black sky over my town. I know where you're at, I bet she's around. Yeah, I know it's stupid, I just gotta see it for myself. I'm in the corner watching you kiss her. Oh, I'm right over here, why can't you see me? Oh, I'm giving it my all, but I'm not the girl you're taking home. Ooh, I'll keep dancing on my own.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Lovely. This is what the kids do.
They do.
You know.
Yes.
You teach college students.
That's
you
right.
know. That's what the kids do. That's what the kids do. I'm sure my daughters would be so embarrassed.
Oh
when
my
they
gosh.
see that. They'll be like, Mom, what are you doing? Lovely.
Thank you.
Lovely. And we are so excited to see you performing at the Bridgerton Ball,
Can't wait.
which is coming up on October 10th. And people can get their tickets on Como Tickets. And they will get to see Christina from Landlocked Opera performing, I'm sure, in something beautiful, standing up and singing loud and proud. Popra.
Some popper.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for
Beautiful
having me.
voice.
Thank you.